Big Apple Greeter is at a crossroads, and you know, we've been going through a very difficult time, and you know, we actually thought it wasn't that far away where we would have had to see a sunset on Big Apple Greeter, and that would have been a real tragedy for the system and for the city, and to the 100,000 greets that we've already given, all those warm fuzzies all over the world. You know, it's about community and the passion of the people and the greeters and the volunteers and the impact that it has on everybody once they're exposed to it. It's really a warm and touching experience, you know, and it's something that you can say a whole lot about, but once you experience it, you get it, and the connection is there. It's really great. Our Save the Big Apple Greeter campaign was launched in June in response to our financial dilemma. And it was, you know, we want to thank particularly Christine Nicholas and George Lentz from Nicholas and Lentz for putting our Save Big Apple Greeter campaign together. And they were very instrumental in getting the word out to everybody about our dilemma and the good work that the Big Apple Greeters do. And they managed to get us a piece on CNN. And can we roll that short piece? It's a short piece to take a look at. Video brought us an angel. Ariadne Getty was watching CNN from her home in California and immediately contacted us and to see how her organization, the Fuserna Foundation, could possibly help. I'd like to invite them both, Lynn and Ariadne, up onto the podium now, please. What Ariadne saw on the CNN video was the passion the Big Apple Greeter volunteers had for New York. We deeply believe in community and a value that she shares with us in to support the Big Apple Greeter. The $200,000 gift to Big Apple Greeter from the Fuserna Foundation is the single largest donation ever received by our organization. And we're extremely grateful for their generosity, friendship, and truly the work of an angel. I think you're going to hear that a lot tonight.
Thank you.
And what we'd like to do is just a token of our appreciation. We'd like to present this very heavy bowl with your name on it. And a thank you. Yes, we're serious.
Now I have to find it.
We spared no expense.
Amazing. Thank you so much.
Yes.
Honestly.
And not to be outdone, we also have one.
Lynn is worried I'm going to drop it.
Yes. Well, we can put it right back here on the table, actually. And we also have one for Lynn. Thank you, Lynn.
It's an amazing thing to walk into the office on a Monday morning after this video that you just saw was shown on Sunday, and there's a message on the phone that says, this is Lulu, and I couldn't understand the first name, Getty, and I saw the program on CNN, and I think I can help you. Please call me. Here's my home phone number, here's my cell phone number, and here's my office number. I don't know if you remember that you did that.
Very, very well.
Anyway, it was the most extraordinary, amazing experience that only just got better. I think we've only spoken on the phone 3 times, and each time was over an hour. This is the first time we met, which was like 5 minutes ago, and I feel that I made a new friend. It's just amazing in those hour conversations. And there's, what you said to me at the time really resonated with me. What you said was it was the passion that you felt. That was the word that you used. It was the passion that you felt from the volunteers and the sense of community that you felt. And you said you were all about community. You really cared about community, and you just felt this coming through from the volunteers that we have. You've been amazing. You've been amazing. And did you notice that we didn't talk? But look at the shirts.
Slightly twins.
Anyway, I don't know what you have to say, except all I can say is thank you, thank you, thank you.
It's my pleasure. I'm a little shy, so sorry. I don't pick up the phone often. What I saw was truly moving. and the thought of I think it was more the idea that there would not be a local being able to show their city. That hurt me more than a visitor not being able to be shown the city by the local. That actually touched me and truly was for me the moment where I just said, I have to pick up the phone, Ariadne, and just do it. You can do it. Don't wait for somebody else to do it. Pick it up. And I was, I sort of leapt across my bed to get the pen, to get the number, write it down. And it has been magical. It really has been a pretty magical journey. And the more I learn about Big Apple readers, the more I start to understand that there's so much room for growth in vision that started as one idea that is truly about sharing stories and information of community and how people were raised, what they saw, what they did, what it meant to them, and the interest that somebody actually takes to want to share and be told, rather than just this building was built in 1936 and there was 700 tons of cement. It's actually there's personal connection, which for me is so important. And by the way, also. Fuserna Foundation does usually commit to 3 years of donating, which we've done. So we have 2 more years with Big Apple. Other people join us. So important, so important to get anybody, anyone for any amount to just understand that without, it's rare that there, and I do understand this, that it's rare that there's a large amount of money that's given, especially in this economic time. I know it's so difficult for everybody, but it is as important as buying a beautiful coffee table book, and it could be the same amount of money. And it's what will keep that community going.
Exactly.
Thank you.
Have heard me talk about having met Ariadne on the telephone and how beautiful and wonderful a person I felt she was without ever having seen her or really meeting her. But now you know what it is I've been talking about. And I just want to share one other thing with you, which she has no idea I was going to share with you. And I didn't know this until this morning. But her office sent a description of the Fuserna Foundation, which is in your program. And one of the things it says in here, the Fuserna Foundation US is making headway with a fresh look on charitable giving. In 2010, we have made our mark focusing on 3 organizations: Big Apple Breeder, 9th Ward Field of Dreams, and the Brotherhood Crusade. And that's wonderful. But I want to tell you that after I read this, I went online and I looked up each of those foundations. And I don't know if you'll agree with me, but what I felt as the commonality there was spirit and heart and feeling and caring. I think you're all about that. And thank you so very much.
And I've just thrown the script away with Fuserna does 3 times. No, but seriously, obviously the donation from the Fuserna Foundation allowed us to continue past our September deadline, and we now have a goal of trying to raise $2 million that hopefully will put us in good stead and make a sustainable organization out of it. We do such great work, you hate to see it come to an end. And not to downplay, it's really a privilege. I'm up here with 2 beautiful women that have really, made a mark on us and our organization. And Ariadne, you with your generosity and your interest in us is, everybody's just elated over that, to continue to do what we do. And then, you know, we owe a special thanks to Lynn too.
100%.
She is the lady with the vision that put it all together. And has been instrumental in creating greeter organizations all around the world. Have followed the New York model. And it's, you want to
Yesterday in Moscow.
You got to give rules. So, well, anyway, you know, we want to thank you all for coming. We want to thank you for your commitment and your time here tonight. We want to thank everybody, and you know, this is just the beginning, not the end.